One of my videos went viral and it reached 600,000 views, and I literally gained thousands of followers overnight. TikTok is not going away. It's not getting banned. So if you are not on it, you need to be. So if you're a business owner, entrepreneur, influencer, personal brand, or you aspire to be one, you're gonna wanna listen to the rest of this video because I'm gonna break down these strategies that is working today in order for you to grow your TikTok. And I know there are people out there saying,
post like 20 times a day to grow. Use these hashtags, use the trending sounds, dance all around, and that is how you're gonna get followers.
No, I'm gonna show you the real framework of what it takes to actually get your videos to go viral and grow a lot of followers. Now, if you guys don't know me, my name is Sabah and I built a multi-six-figure business in my 20s, and today I want to talk about how I grew my TikTok following to over 18,000 followers in only a few months. Now, I'm gonna backtrack just a little bit. I was on TikTok probably in like 2020. One of my first ever videos that I posted actually went viral. I reached over 100,000 views on it, but of course I thought TikTok was a fad, so I stopped posting, and of course I'm kicking myself now because it is literally building influencers' personal brands overnight. Now, before I go into this strategy, I was probably around maybe 1,000 or 2,000 followers. Last year in 2022, I was like, okay, I'm gonna commit to growing on TikTok, and for the first few months in August, September, I was posting consistently, but I didn't necessarily have a strategy. I was listening to everybody else saying you have to post 3 times a day, you have to use the trends, and you have to point in the videos and dance, and I'm like, I don't really want to do this, and it's not really working for me. So I started to really look at some of the viral videos that were coming across my feed and take a look at what about the video is actually working. And when I did, one of my videos hit over 600,000 views, and it is still going viral. And aside from that, I have other videos that are at 30,000 views, 100,000 views, 10,000 views, and all of that is allowing me to grow my audience and get clients into my business. Now, I want to get right into it. If you are new on TikTok or you're not sure how to actually optimize your profile, this is what you want to do. So the first thing I always say is make sure you have a really good profile picture and make sure you have a good bio. Usually you like to be, have a bio that's creative, shares a little bit about you, but you also want to have a bio where it tells your audience and people that are about to follow you why you should actually follow that profile. So on mine, you can actually see it says build a 100K business through attraction. And it says follow me on Instagram because that is my main platform where I grow my audience, sign on clients, all of the things. So for you, you want to think about what do you actually want to be known for? What is your personal brand? What are you going to be creating content on? Why should people follow you? So if you're interested in makeup or fashion or sports or cooking, you want to write that in your bio. So when people come across your profile, your video, they will actually follow you. Let's get into the real strategies that you can start to use to go from 0 followers to over 10,000 followers on TikTok. Now, the first strategy is having a really good hook and headline, and what I like to call it a result-based hook and headline. So if you look at any viral video, it has a very intriguing hook. Whether it is, oh my gosh, this is what I just figured out, or learn how I lost 5 pounds without doing anything. It's an intriguing hook. You want to listen and you want to watch the rest of the video. So what I would recommend doing is write down specific topics that you want to create videos on and think of really good hooks. So for an example, if you're creating a video on how to create a YouTube video, think of a good hook. So maybe people are spending hours thinking about how to have a really good YouTube setup. So a hook can be, oh my gosh, I just figured out the easiest way to create YouTube videos that takes less than 5 minutes to set up. Boom, done. I will watch the rest of that video. So for the viral video, for me, the hook that I used was, I figured it out. I figured it out. Oh my goodness, I figured it out. My goodness, I figured it. And I talked about how to really win on TikTok in 2023 and how certain influencers and creators will literally go viral overnight because of this. And that is basically the exact language that I use. And I'll link my TikTok video down below. So if you want to check out the entire hook, the entire video, you can go look at that. But think of a really good hook. Think of a really good headline. Of course, there are certain things that you can use like ChatGPT, AI to think of really good hooks and headlines. But rule of thumb, just scroll through your TikTok, see what captures your attention, see what videos are going viral, and just use that. And then of course, if you have a result that you have done in your life, in your business, or you have a really interesting story to share, that on its own is probably a really good hook. Now, number 2 is sharing stories that create the OMG Me Too effect, like what I call it. When you look at certain videos on TikTok, there is probably something in your mind that goes, oh my gosh, I can so relate to this. Whether it's a story, whether it's an experience, whether it's a desire, or if it's an actual problem. So this is an example that I use actually in one of my TikTok videos. If somebody is creating a video on how they're stuck in traffic right now, they're going to work and they pull out their phone and they're like, oh my goodness, there should be a different way to get to work because I'm literally stuck in traffic and I'm 45 minutes away. People who also experience that, the OMG Me Too effect, they will actually watch the rest of the video because they connect with that creator in some way. So if you can think about different stories, different experiences that make other people think, oh my gosh, me too. Oh my gosh, this person actually gets me. They resonate with me. It is more likely people will watch that video and then eventually start to follow you. So you can do this with values, with beliefs, with education, with desires, with wants. You can do this in literally any single way. So a certain hook that you could use for this is, oh my gosh, isn't this so annoying? Do you guys ever experience this when you're literally waiting in line at the grocery store and the person literally went back to get something else they forgot and they take 20 minutes? Oh my gosh, me too. That is so annoying. Let me continue watching this video, right? It's like, it really creates that like community relationship type of effect, almost just as if you're calling your best friend on FaceTime, telling them something that just happened. That is the same type of effect that you want to use when you're sharing a story through video on TikTok. Now, number 3 is creating videos that spark curiosity. So with my viral video, honestly, my viral video had a lot of different elements, which is why it went viral. But one thing that it did definitely do was spark curiosity, because how I started the video was, oh my gosh, I figured it out. I figured it out. I know how to win on TikTok in 2023. So if you are creating a video that is something that is like kind of mysterious, people want to know more of, they want to learn, they will continue watching. So if it's a new trend or something new that is happening in society or with celebrities or something new that you figured out, maybe with like weight loss or maybe with making money, they are going to continue watching because they're curious about what you have to say. For me, I'm a business coach and I teach people how to create the most unforgettable life by being their own boss and making their own money. So if I were to create a video talking about, this is a brand new way, I just figured out how to make $1 million this year using social media without posting a video ever, you're gonna continue watching because you're like, okay, I want to learn how to make $1 million. This is a new way to do it without posting videos, but using social media. Like, people are gonna wonder, what does she have to say? So for you, think about, how can you get a little curious? How can you get a little mysterious? What is something that you're so excited about, something that you're so passionate about that you can create a video from? Now, number 4 is building a community and building a real relationship and connection with your audience and your followers. This is something that I will literally, till the day I die, I will continue saying, people follow you because they like you, they connect with you, and they want to be in your world. When you're creating videos, don't forget to interact with your audience and ask them questions. So for example, if you're in the kitchen and you're cooking a gluten-free recipe, in between that recipe, you can be, comment below and let me know, have you ever tried something like this? Or let me know how long you've been gluten-free for. What this does is it creates conversation with your audience. So they're not just watching a random video from a random creator, but they actually start to get to know you and you actually start to get to know them. And the cool thing about it is when those people comment, you create another video, you'll see them continue commenting and commenting, and it builds such an amazing community. People are going to start to get to know each other, and of course they will tell their friends. This is one of the most underrated ways that I see people building communities, not just on TikTok and any social media platform, is really building connection, starting conversation with your followers. So this is just something to think about and to include during your videos. And I'm going to do it right now. Comment below and let me know if this is something you really resonate with. Like, you don't just want to be on social media to consume content, but you actually want to be heard, you want to be seen, you want to feel like you are a part of something. And this is why building a community and really focusing on that is one of the quickest ways to build a following this year. Now, the last thing I want to touch on that isn't necessarily a strategy, but is a question people ask me over and over again is posting consistently. How often should I be posting? Like, should I be posting once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day? What should I be doing? In the beginning, when I was really focused on growing my TikTok, I was probably posting like 3 to 5 times a day, which was working, but it was exhausting. That's a lot of content you have to create. And what happened was the content wasn't that quality. So I was creating a lot, I was getting followers, but I was like, it's not really working the way I wanted it to. And I don't think this is a feasible way in order to grow an audience. So what I see working now this year is 1 to 2 times a day. Now, I do believe you should be posting once a day if you're not already. Now, if you're just starting out and you're new, you might be, oh my gosh, that is a lot, posting once a day. I can barely post once a week. So what I recommend you to do is self-awareness. Take a look at how frequently you're posting already and start small. So if you haven't posted at all, start with once a week, then start with twice a week, then 3 times a week. Work your way up to a point where you're posting at least once a day, because with any personal brand, building a following, building an audience on social media, the one thing that you want to do is you want to stay consistent. Time of day to post, this doesn't necessarily matter. The way I see TikTok working, especially this year, is videos are getting attraction weeks after it gets posted. Like the video I posted that went viral, I posted 2 to 3 months ago. I am still gaining hundreds of followers a week from it. It is still going viral. So rule of thumb, post once a day, stay consistent, have a really good hook, have a really good headline, have a good story, share the experiences, build community, and that is how you can go from 0 followers to over 10,000 followers on TikTok. Now remember, TikTok is one of those platforms where you can still literally go viral overnight, build an audience, build a community, and change your entire life, build your business, get clients, all of the things. But it starts with you committing to yourself, staying consistent, staying the course, and using all the strategies that I shared in this video to start creating your own videos. Comment below and let me know what strategies stuck with you the most and what you're going to start to implement today on your TikTok. And if you don't follow me on TikTok, I will drop the link below so that way you guys can follow me and we can get connected on that platform as well. If you guys love this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I come out with these videos every single Sundays with Sabah. So let me know also in the comments what videos you want to see next. That is all I have for today. I'm excited to see you guys grow your TikTok, and until next time, make sure that you stay unforgettable.